you're saying.
Alright, what I was saying, welcome to our first little podcast. We still don't have a fucking name for it. We're trying to come up with some.
We are still brainstorming for a podcast name.
And ideas. I mean, I would like to go with the theme of, like, following animation and cartoons, but you want to be more broad, which I understand.
Yeah.
Let's see.
More open with topics.
But, as I was saying, I feel like America would be a lot better if everybody was given, like, 2-3 acres of land. Everybody. This would include people who are homeless and shit, so that goes to homeless problem. And then people are given enough, like, stuff to create, grow their own crops, their own produce. And of course, we still have hunting and stuff, so we'd be out catching our own food too. We'd be more of a self-sufficient society. We could still have our technology and stuff. We wouldn't need a government. We could still have a military because there's still going to be people who want to do that kind of thing. And I understand that and I respect that. So having a military, that could always be an alternative option if some people don't think they could handle, like, farming and hunting, like, most of their life and stuff. And not to mention, if people would be so busy with farming and hunting, they wouldn't really see any need to go do any stupid shit. Like going out and trying to jack somebody for their shit. Like, because guess what? You'd be in a nation where you're taught, like, how to do all this shit, so you can make your own ammunition, you can make your own bullets and shit.
I find that a little harder than just the way we're living now, because we can just go to a store and buy some food.
Yeah, I know you're younger, but the accomplishment I would feel from doing all this stuff with my own hands would be so amazing, dude. I would feel more capable as a man.
You could go to the gym.
Dude, no, not dude. Going to the gym is one thing, but I'm talking like survivalist shit. Like, if we were a nation of survivalists with 2-3 acres of land that we're farming on and providing our own food for ourselves, with a barter system, and we still got technology and shit, we're just using a barter system to get it. Like, say, 5 deer for, let's say a motorcycle, to be more fair, from what I said earlier. Maybe 5 deer and what's some other big game that's out here? Maybe like 5 deer, 5 coyotes for like a decent car. Maybe you need like 20 deer to get your hands on a truck.
We have farmers that do all that stuff, and butchers and what do they call it? I feel so stupid. What do they call it?
Again, it's a barter system.
They chop the trees. The lumberjack. That's what. We have lumberjacks. I think we still do. I don't know.
Dude, I'm talking more or less about, like, how people should, like, I feel like we'd be a lot happier living in this kind of way, because we're not constricted to no stupid label or nothing. No, we're all just honestly living freely, growing our own food. We're supplying ourselves our own food.
What if we don't want to?
And we're catching our own food and stuff. And we're just doing so much more, like, as people. And survival is always common ground for people to come together and work together and stuff.
Well, what if we don't want to do all that stuff?
Well, then they're just as intolerant as the people they like to bash on.
They want to talk about
they want to talk about great change and shit, but not be opened up to ideas like that. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm talking about, like, where there's no government, we're all living freely, we got a barter system, and we're all capable of doing, like, surviving the harshest shit.
Right.
Like, think about it, bro. Like, how scary would how scary would it be? Like, picture this. Let's say, like, you're a Chinese soldier.
I don't want to.
You just got
I don't want to be that guy who stands in front of the tanks in the highway.
No. You get sent over here to, like, start an invasion or some shit. You and your platoon, like, just wandering through the woods and stuff, making a trek, probably.
I'll run away.
And then
I'll break into the nearest car, and I drive
all
away to a hotel, and then watch
glinting in the distance,
The Big Bang Theory while eating McDonald's. and
Yeah.
living the normal lifestyle as a Chinese person. What do they do to China? I don't know.
Why is it everyone I talk to doesn't understand the hypothetical?
You want to talk about something else?
Yeah. Well, fine. What's your perfect idea of like how things should be and shit?
I don't know. You don't even want to talk about politics, but I guess
I mean,
my
we're not getting political though.
whatever. I guess my perfect idea, I guess, is I wouldn't say a utopia because that's a little too controlling.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
just
have you
like
seen Starship Troopers?
no, but
Basically the same thing.
maybe like maybe I don't know how to explain it, but we all as humans will just have this uh type of thing in our human algorithm where killing, stealing, robbing, all that bad stuff is just bad. We don't do it. Other people don't like it, and it's wrong, And we just understand that, and there's just no possible way of that happening. And I don't know how that's gonna happen, but if that happened, and we're all nice, we have good parents, because that's a big part of it, good schools, good peers, and everyone's so corrupt with money or whatever, then that would be great. And if this whole heaven and religion, Christianity stuff is real, I'm not saying it's not. I'm optimistic about it. I've been thinking about going to
I
church.
have seen. I do believe in it because I have seen my proof. I've seen proof of it for myself on 4 separate occasions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Each occasion different. I saw an angel. I've seen demons being pulled out of people.
What?
I had, like, the third thing was I asked God to show me a bit of His power, and He gave me a vision. It was weird. I had to close my eyes to see it.
You're probably high.
No, because in the vision, what I saw was like me walking from BP, and it's a clear, deep blue sky.
Yeah,
There's
they tend to do that sometimes.
65 to 70 like buzzards just fucking flying around in a perfect circle and then dispersing and shit. And then the vision ended.
I mean, like bugs?
No, not bugs. Buzzards. Like the birds that like to come down and eat dead shit.
Vultures?
Yeah. They also go by buzzards.
I think you were high.
Nah, but
what was I
the
saying?
next day, I walked to BP and I looked up. The sky was deep blue. Like
it's always blue.
No, this was like a deep blue somehow.
What type of blue? Like indigo?
Almost cerulean, actually.
Who?
Ceruleans.
I don't know which one that is.
Think like a little bit brighter.
Give me an
sapphire.
example from these things, and like
where the light is on that the cat litter right there.
The light tint.
The light on that cat litter, like on the corner.
Like the light part.
Yeah. It was like that.
So it's like just sky blue, but just a little tiny, like a little bit
like
bluer.
Darker. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, this could be something. And I didn't see anything walking to BP.
Like the very light, or just in the middle?
Like how it glows in the light.
Yeah, that's how it is all the time. I think you're colorblind.
No. Not colorblind, although one eye sees darker shades than the other for some reason.
Yeah, well,
like one eye seems normal, the other one sees like a darker shade for some reason.
Maybe you're spending too much time in the dark.
Yeah.
I
mean, I like the dark, so.
But yeah.
But I was walking home from BP, and I was about to like come up on the first little driveway in the mailbox of my place, and I'll look up because I saw a shadow go over the road. I look up, 70 buzzards flying in a perfect circle, yeah, almost like a weird cyclone funnel over each other, just all of them, and then they all disperse.
Okay. What was I saying?
You were saying you're optimistic about that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
And I was explaining like the few times that I've seen proof for myself.
Yeah. Oh, I've been thinking about going to church on Sundays, but you know how work is. You know, they barely hire any new employees because nobody wants to work there. Um,
You still have a right to go to religious things, though. That's part of like you do have freedom of religion, though.
yeah.
It's part of the American Constitution. So if all you gotta do is just probably put in for like Sunday service, just like request Sundays.
Yeah.
That's it. You know. If you were to go to a church, I recommend the one by the Winthrop Coliseum. It's called the Ignite Church. It's
Is
actually,
that the one near Fountain Park?
I don't think it's near Fountain Park. It's like I said, near Winthrop's Coliseum.
Oh.
Yeah. So like just on Eden Terrace, like where they're at, and you look to the right, you can see Cherry Road just right there, and then the Walmart is right there. That's on Cherry Road. So they're like just across the Walmart, just up this road, that's going up this hill to the Coliseum, and then to the left, and then they're right there. I know the pastor, he comes into work sometimes, him and his wife, they're a really nice couple. They do, I believe, a very positive message with the whole thing. If you want to try a Christian Unity, I feel like they're doing something right.
Have you ever played one of the Wario games?
The Wario games?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Where it's like one of those Japanese games where there's just a mishmash of mini games and shit?
No, not WarioWare. I mean like Wario Land.
Wario Land? I don't believe I have. I remember playing Mario in the Land of the Six Golden Coins, and he was the boss.
Yeah, that's Wario Land 2. Mario Land 2.
Well, yeah, I think so.
Well, there's this game called Pizza Tower. I think I talked about it before.
Pizza Tower?
Yeah. It's about this Italian guy named Peppino Spaghetti. Yeah.
Peppino Spaghetti.
He
Peppino Spaghetti. Sorry.
He's going through debt from his pizzeria. And he encounters a big pizza face monster thing. And he's gonna threaten him by blowing up his pizzeria for some reason because he wants to. So he runs over to the tower where he's at, and then goes through all these rooms and defeats him. It's a little more than that, gameplay wise and animations. The soundtrack is really good. It's very funky. So I think it's like $20 on Steam. So it's a very fun game, and anyone who's watching this should really play it.
Watching this, don't you mean listening?
You know what I mean.
You're gonna have a picture. You're really recording an image.
I'll put like a drawing over it or something.
Give me wolf ears, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna draw you the way you look. I don't like drawing OCs like that. It's just so cringy, Like if you go on DeviantArt or Instagram or
I mean, you say cringy. I mean, I just say they're really involved in their art because they're kind of drawing the way they want to be or they think they are, kind of.
Yeah. They always draw
and
themselves.
Personally, as long as they're not losing their fucking minds and going to shooting people like that trans person did in Kentucky. Rest in peace, those 9 kids that were in that church.
Wasn't it in Texas?
No, that was in Kentucky.
Yeah.
9 kids, the headmaster of the place, and another teacher were the victims. Shot dead.
I know, I've read it.
I watched the police cam footage on Donut Operator's channel. They got that dude down quick. They were in and out in 3 minutes. The police were moving fast, dude. It's the saddest part of the video, though, was when they were searching and they heard gunshots off in the distance of the building. And it wasn't any of them. It was the shooter. It was like, he fired like 11 rounds, I think. So it's like, fuck. That's when he just killed those people, bro.
That's uplifting.
That's
I forgot what I was gonna say again.
I don't know. It's hard having a podcast as a stoner, huh?
You was talking about Pizza Tower.
You were talking about pizza.
I was. That's why I said. Gaming.
Or Tower Defense.
Tower.
Or Clash of Clans.
That's boring. Who wants to...
Rage!
No one even plays those games anymore. That's like 2011? 13?
I think it was like 2015, maybe.
Probably, yeah. I remember when I was first playing that and Geometry Dash. I was like in middle school.
Tower Defense.
Not Tower Defense. I never even played Tower Defense. Never even heard of it. I feel like I was talking about something. What was it? Oh, it was Artists Overseas.
Artists Overseas, yeah. You felt cringy or whatever.
Yeah, they always draw themselves like as wolves and aliens. Or just something. And they always put so much little detail in it. Like, how the heck are you gonna draw that from memory without using any reference? I know how to draw myself, my OC, because it's just me. Have I?
Yeah, with Neo's jacket.
Oh yeah, the coat. Yeah, well, I have that in real life. So I mean,
So you think you're a cyber dude?
no, I just like the coat. It looks cool. Makes me look like like I'm from those.
What? Those
What?
people would make that same argument right there for you.
You
I
know.
like it. It's cool.
It makes
I
me
want to
look.
put wolf ears on my shit.
No, I do not. It makes me look like I'm from a noir, like 1960s movie. You know, like I'm a spy or like I'm a detective. You know.
You know what you are?
What?
You want to be a Spider-Man?
Hey, don't put that on me.
Spider-Man? What is this?
Throw that away. Ew. Just flick it off. What do you do with your bare?
There.
Put it on the
Drop
floor.
it in the vent.
Ew. Anyways,
It was just molted skin from a spider.
I don't care.
You freaked out.
I don't care what it was.
I'll be right back. Grab something.
Okay. Have you seen the new Spider-Verse trailer?
I have not. I've just never been big. Like, I like the movies and animations for DC and Marvel. The games, I never found too much enjoyment in.
Not the games, just the movies. Have you never seen the first Spider-Verse?
I don't think I have.
That's insane. Did you know that the first Spider-Verse changed the animation industry? Have you seen Puss in Boots? The new Ninja Turtles trailer? The Arcane Intergalactic? I think it was on Netflix. I already said Arcane, right?
I mean, I must be watching what's on cable.
All those
Like
movies.
whatever comes on Adult Swim and Toonami.
All of those other movies are just, well, not just the same style as Spider-Verse, but similar. You know, it's creative looking. It's like it's hand-drawn, but also 3D animated. Nice lighting, nice shading. You know, it's almost like every frame of the movie or TV show could be, like, painted, you know, or digitally made.
Wait, so
Like
there's a
now.
movie and TV show?
Well, no, not. It was just a Spider-Verse movie.
Okay.
I'm just saying that other movies and TV shows are inspired from that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like a second renaissance of animation. Well, isn't that so cool? We're lucky enough to be alive for witnessing animation history change. You know, for the
Right.
good. That's
I
so cool.
remember growing up with Looney Tunes, Ed, Edd and Eddie, like classic Cartoon Network shit.
Yeah.
And through the years, I've just watched it like change so much, and like new shows come on with different animation. For a while, a lot of cartoons started doing that whole Steven Universe shit, like the head shape. For some reason, even today, like with shows like Craig of the Creek, and The Amazing World of Gumball, yeah, they do it too.
Yeah, I
It
hate
seems to
that.
be a fallback. So I feel like for a while we were in a period of people copying um the actually I think it's like based off of Scott Pilgrim's design, if I think about it, from the animated books or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, the design was actually a lot like that. So I think what did they rip off that dude or something? Shoot, but yeah, for a while, a lot of people kind of like mumble rappers with mumble rap. There was a big influx of animators trying to do that animation style. I guess because it was easy, and that's what kind of sucked. A lot of people fell into ways where it was just easy. But now I'm seeing more interesting shit come out.
yeah. A lot of cartoons on Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney. I guess any animation channel. The cartoons that are out lately aren't really funny or good at all. You know?
Like
And,
Teen Titans Go.
Yeah. Oh my. Why is that still out? Why is that still?
How has that been running for 10 years?
They know that it's bad. They even made an episode about how them having like only one fan. Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's just about the money.
No, I feel like that was actually kind of funny, like the meta, like fourth wall shit in it.
I suppose so.
The show being self-aware that it sucks.
Yeah.
I
mean,
do find that funny.
If they did that with just, I don't know, original made up characters instead of just taking like the Teen Titans cast, then maybe it would be an alright show. Instead of just copying the characters.
Yeah.
Just being its own original thing. But I don't know, I guess they needed a premise,
Yeah.
you know. But the cartoons, like in the early 2000s, were pretty funny. They were smart with their comedy. It was like cartoons that adults and kids can watch, you know, instead of just make sure to not have the adults like watching a cartoon that doesn't seem stupid to them. You know, what is this stuff? This is for babies. But no, this is like understandable stuff that everyone could watch and be entertained from.
Right. Shows like Samurai Jack were pretty cool to watch.
Yeah.
Like for all ages.
I still need to finish that.
Samurai Jack?
Which I'm like on the episode.
Like, are you on the first part where he got sent back in time, or are you on the second part where he's like trying to like running around with Ashi?
The last scene that I remember from that show is when there was like
Oh, cool.
I want to say the 3 dogs, but I feel like I was a little past that. Just a little more than that. Maybe like after the 3 dogs.
The 3 dogs. Oh.
Where one had a monocle.
Oh, so you really, really haven't.
How many seasons are there?
Dude, there's a decent amount of seasons for it. And then there was the continuation of Samurai Jack years later and shit. He's still stuck in the future. He's kind of become all begrudging. He lost the sword.
Is that why they put it on Adult Swim?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've always had it on Adult Swim or shit affiliated with that kind of channel. Because like it was a bit more graphic. I mean, because like, he's swinging his sword through robots and stuff. Although he's killing robots, a lot of people still probably find that kind of graphic and stuff. Not to mention him getting hurt and cut up sometimes here and there.
Do they have any snacks?
Let me see.
What other shows that I need to finish? I still haven't finished One Piece. I really like One Piece. I hear not a lot of people liked it because of, I don't know, the animation or the voice acting. I like watching the English dub of animes. I'm not gonna sit there and watch while reading the subtitles. I'm not gonna do that, you know, because I have to pay attention to the sentences. I gotta pay attention to what's going on the screen. It's more easier. It's easier to do it English dub.
And that's what I can at least kind of find, because it's not my. This is my girl's place.
Yeah.
I don't want to dig like in there or stuff like that.
I would have, you know.
I mean, I know I'm on first name basis with her folks and all. I try to be respectful.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to, too, but I don't know. If I want something, I'll get it. What was I saying? Oh, I like.
Where'd my phone go?
It's somewhere around there.
You sure?
Well,
Hey, I'll be right back.
yeah, I like English dub of anime. Sue me. I just don't want to read subtitles while watching. You know what's going on the screen. Yeah, what the? Don't do that while I'm talking.
Just chill.
Thanks, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. You gotta help her mama load up some trash the other day, probably.
What time?
It's at 2:45.
Yeah, I need to finish One Piece.
One Piece?
I would like to, but all the streaming services that that shows don't have all of the episodes. These skills are making me drool. I'm talking while eating.
Feel the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
Yes. But yeah, I would like to see all the episodes.
Does that sound right to it? Have you checked out Primal?
Not just that and One Piece.
Have you seen Primal? It was
I've-
it's another animated show by the same guy who did Samurai Jack.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I need to watch
I
that one
fucking
too.
love that show.
Of course you do.
Because it's all blood and violent. You know, fucking yeah, dude. It's like back to real shit for me. I get an idea of how tough it fucking was back then.
A show that I really like is other than SpongeBob. Everyone loves SpongeBob, but
And the first 5 seasons for me. After that, he just got kind of super gay.
yeah,
Or yeah.
I think that'll be the same for me too.
Oh, Patrick.
Did you ever see this tattoo that someone got of SpongeBob? You know the episode where Squidward really got into Krabby Patties?
Yeah.
And then SpongeBob's standing there looking at him doing his face like,
You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward?
someone got a fucking tattoo on their arm and
Of
he's
the
doing
face?
that face.
Yeah.
And it's got a speech bubble
That was
with
a
some
meme.
clouds and some rays of light coming down. He's like,
You like heaven, don't you, Mommy?
I was like,
What? Implying that the mom died?
well, I mean, maybe their mom did die and she probably enjoyed watching SpongeBob with them. So if it was to commemorate that, I can understand.
Yeah, I guess. But the favorite show, like personally, trying to think of one.
Invader Zim.
Because, I have like several
Oh.
favorite shows.
I love Invader Zim.
That
That is a good classic right there.
I try to manage watching that, but I don't know. I thought it was a little too
Stupid, cause of girl.
No, I didn't say stupid.
I'll take a diet poop.
I wouldn't say it's stupid. Gur wasn't just the main cast of the show. Of course, it wasn't stupid, but it was like a little. I don't want to say dark because it wasn't really that dark at all, but
Right.
just, I guess, more experimental.
What? Because it was an alien.
No, not because he
And,
was
like-
an alien.
I mean, it could have been.
Don't do your freaking thing. I
Chill,
don't want to
dude.
smell
I'm
it.
just Patrick,
I don't want to
'cause-
smell it. Do it outside or
Don't
something.
Don't breathe.
I don't. I have to breathe because I'm talking.
Hold your breath.
Don't go. Do it outside.
Chill. Stop. You're gonna make me spill it, and then you're gonna smell it forever.
I don't. Ew. I don't have to- Anyway, I didn't really see Avengers Zoom, so I want to say it's dark, but it's experimental. I guess I was a little a picky kid when I was young, you know, including food and out of these M&Ms. Including with food, cartoons, you know. No, I guess as long as entertaining and funny, then I'll watch it. But Invader Zim, I guess the whole animation and the desaturated color of the show, it was a little of a bad impression for me. You know, not saying it's a bad cartoon. I never even seen it, so. But I don't know. I guess if it changed a few things, then maybe I would watch it. I don't know. But I'll probably watch it like with someone else, but not by myself though. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know like a personal cartoon though. What are you doing? What?
Do drugs that grow in the ground.
What are you? That's not even slightly funny. That's not even humorous.
This guy's like Double D and I'm like Ed, but
What?
years later.
Are you talking about Ed and Nettie?
I'm talking about Peach Creek.
I thought you were talking about Ed and Nettie because you said Eddie.
Yeah, Double D.
Double
You're
Double D
and I'm Ed.
and Ned. Yeah. So you're talking about Ed and Nettie.
Yeah, but like years later, I want to see Peach Creek.
I've
Can the
never-
people behind Peach Creek please make that reality?
What's Peach Creek?
It's like Ed and Eddie, but years later. They're older.
Oh,
I think they're in high school or something. Or after that, you get to watch like Ed and Eddie fucking sitting there smoking a bong and shit. And Double D's still that uptight little like know-it-all he is.
I don't think I would like that at all.
Dude, there's like funny adult situations in
I
this
don't
shit
want to.
too.
I don't like adult situations. It's always about drugs and
Dude,
sex and all that.
That's basically kind of relatable to me.
Not for me, because I don't want to do that stuff. Well, except for sex. Of course, I want to have sex, but not drugs.
Said the
Okay.
virgin.
What?
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 What'd you say?
Said the virgin.
Yeah.
Of course I want to have sex. Said the
Shut up.
virgin. I don't feel too bad.
It's a
about
part
it,
of-
bro.
I see it as a part of growing in life, not just. Well, I would probably do it for fun, but I would be also careful about it. You know?
Yeah, that's why I recommend weed, mushrooms,
No.
peyote.
No.
Because they grow
No.
in the ground.
No.
They're
No.
not manufactured in
I'm
some
not
fucked
doing
up way
any of
with
that.
cleaners and shit.
I'm
like
not
meth.
doing any of that. Okay? Understand?
Oh, you just want to smoke a cigarette?
No, I'm not smoking either. I don't. No. Cigarettes smell disgusting.
So what?
Okay.
You want to pop pills?
Pop? What is that?
Pills?
I don't know.
Like ecstasy?
Does the sentence "don't want to do any drugs" not mean anything to you?
I'm fucking with you, dude.
I hate when people do that. When they're always gaslighting me. I can never tell. I'm usually like the one who what?
Gaslighting. You made that up.
I'm usually like the one who gaslights everyone else, but every time they gaslight me, I can never tell what they're doing. I can't tell if they're telling the truth or not. Anyway, cartoons.
Drugs made him paranoid.
Stop saying drugs. I'm so tired of it.
I'm kidding. All right, I'll stop saying.
Uh,
I'll stop saying surgs.
I don't even know what that is.
It's drugs backwards.
Anyway,
I just try to keep.
Invader Zim. You're so funny. It was experimental, so I was a little bit of a picky kid when it comes to cartoons and food because I would always eat fries and chicken nuggets.
Oh, yeah, so you like Hey Arnold?
No, I never.
You never saw Hey
What
Arnold?
year was that?
It was like in the 90s.
Oh, I probably never did watch it. That was on like Nicktoons, right?
No, that was on Nickelodeon. That would come on in the
Oh,
afternoon, like
yeah,
in the afternoon
Nickelodeon.
after Nick Jr. would go off. That's when Blue's Clues and
So
Dora
that
the
was like,
Explorer and shit, and Franklin and
That was like
Blueberry.
the Full House version of like a cartoon, right?
Pretty much.
And like the King of the Hill.
King of the Hill, yeah.
I tried watching King of the Hill. It wasn't really all that funny.
God dang it, Bobby, you just gotta keep watching it. Oh, it's only 4 a.m. and that boy just ain't right.
I don't want to keep watching it. You know, I'm too black to watch something like that.
No, I'm sure there's plenty of black people that'll probably comment on this. Hey, what the hell are you talking about, Bobby?
Probably. But yeah,
You just gotta get into it. You just gotta give stupid shit a shot, bro.
I like stupid
Beavis
stuff.
and Butthead.
I like stupid stuff. It's just,
Beavis and Butthead was funny as shit.
I think it's just a certain type of stupid stuff, not just mindless garbage.
Hey, you're not drunk. You're just stupid. We're not drunk. Oh, this sucks.
Yeah. That is a pretty humorous one. I used to watch Beavis and Butthead.
We didn't get drunk. Not cool.
I used to watch Beavis and Butthead when I was in New York. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, you know they got new episodes coming out now, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
They've even got some like years later episodes too, which is kind of funny. And some of them like where they're old. It's funny as fuck. Let's see, how does Butthead get fat? I don't fucking understand.
How does Beavis get fat?
No, Butthead, the one with brown hair.
Right.
Beavis has the yellow hair.
Yeah, I know. I just don't remember what he said. What? How does he get fat?
I don't know, dude. Like, it
Well,
implies that he makes Beavis work all fucking day and shit.
Wait,
and
did
then
they draw him that way, or and there's just no story to it?
Like, I'm guessing it was in the context of when they were both older and shit. It's like, Butthead does nothing and Beavis works all day and basically buys all the shit.
Is this
Butthead
like
just eats everything.
Is this like a flash forward scenario?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
There was
That
a
makes
whole.
sense.
There was a couple episodes like that in the new Beavis and Butthead, which I find interesting.
And Beavis was the one working.
Yeah, he's like all skinny and shit. He working.
Of course,
works all the fucking
Butthead
time.
would be fat because he's not doing anything.
Exactly, and it's like, what the fuck? He sits on his ass, and I'm sure he doesn't score like he fucking wants.
Yeah.
If anything, working all day, I bet Beavis, he just rips off his shirt. He just got a fucking 8-pack and shit. Fucking big ass.
It's because I work all the time, asshole.
I heard that everybody's favorite scene in Hey Arnold is the Pigeon Man one.
Oh, the Pigeon Man one?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that one just talks about, like, trust issues with people, yeah.
Trust issues?
Yeah, because he doesn't trust people. He trusts birds because they don't do anything to each other or anything out the way like that.
You think it's okay to pick him up?
Her, and nah, she don't like to be picked up.
Oh.
Yeah, she ain't big on being picked up.
Oh, you'll go, kitty.
Yeah, you're a good kitty, Tiggy. Such a sweet baby.
What was your favorite scene in Hey Arnold?
My favorite scene in Hey Arnold? I'd probably have to say the episode where he was dreaming about seeing his parents and shit. It's like
His
a guy
parents?
Yeah, it was basically a backstory episode into how he ended up there at the apartment with his grandparents.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently his folks were explorers, but then they ended up going missing and stuff. So he was basically an orphan. And he's staying with his grandparents. And it's like, that's kind of sad, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
like, that's more, like, to me, that was more sad than the whole, like, Christmas episode when the Asian guy living in the building got his daughter back, even though they were separated during the
I've seen that
Vietnam
on
War.
YouTube.
Yeah. Like, he got to see his daughter again, though. Like, hey, Arnold, he never got to see his folks again.
Oh.
But at least he's got his grandparents.
That's nice.
Yeah, he at least makes the most out of that because, you know, they took good care of him.
Have you ever seen Tigre or whatever it's called? El Tigre?
El Tigre?
Yeah.
El Tigre! Son of the legendary hero White Pantera, son of the evil El Puma Loco. Yeah, right, Puma Loco, right? Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah, I remember El Tigre. Yeah,
I like the animation of that.
Right?
Who was the animator of that?
I'm not sure. Let me look it up.
Because I've seen him in like the Mad TV show and the Book of Life. Okay, I'm just walking out of the room. Oh, he's asking somebody a question. Anyway, little cat up there. Clayton's girlfriend has a cat. I forgot her name. But you know, I like cats. They're pretty cool. Better than dogs. I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. You know, dogs are kind of annoying to me. Anyway, Clinton said that he's gonna take care of his girlfriend's trash or something.
Well, it's Wednesday. Apparently, the dump is closed today.
Okay,
So
we don't
wait
have to
until
do
like
anything.
4 o'clock. So just ride out to my place so I can pay my rent real quick. Check on my cat.
We don't have to walk there, do we?
No,
Okay.
we're driving.
Um,
And then I just got, like I said, I just got to pick up some extra stuff like my saw and shit because we're gonna be cutting up some more wooden limbs out here later. We have another nice fire going.
fire.
Yeah. Dude, having a fire is fucking fun, dude. I'm telling you, doing outdoorsy shit, like walking out here, collecting wood and shit, cutting it up and burning it in like a nice, like, you saw the rock pit out there, right?
Yeah.
Like, doing it in something like that, dude, that's fun. I had a lot of fun doing that yesterday. I mean, her just looking through the woods and stuff, and we're just, like, pulling out these nice big-ass pieces of wood and shit. We're piling them up over there on the line of the edge. And then hauling them back over here. Some of them were easy enough to break. Some are rotten. You could just like slam on the ground and they'll break into sections and shit. Some I still got to cut up with my saw that I'm gonna bring today. But it was a lot of fun too. Like I made like a fucking Lincoln log structure. You do like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And then I started doing a teepee over that, right? With some of the bigger sticks. And then I had some cardboard with some of that dryer lint that they had in their dryer in there, and just set it in the square with the Lincoln logs, and it got the whole thing going nicely.
It's pretty cool, but who asked?
Who asked?
Who asked?
Who asked?
I didn't ask. I'm going all the way to Shell City to find who asked.
Well, I'm high, so I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just kind of rambling at this point, I guess.
Who was the animator of El Tigre?
Oh, fuck, yeah. We're gonna look that shit up.
Your voice is so low.
It's because I'm high, bro. This is what you sound like when you're really relaxed.
Ew.
You
Don't
say-
do drugs, guys. Because you'll start living in the country. Yeah.
Where it's actually kind of peaceful.
No, it's not.
The air's fresh. You can see the nice stars at night without all that light pollution.
Regardless.
If you wanted to, you can get a nice garden growing.
Regardless. It's how would you say? It's less civilized.
It's more free.
I mean,
you say,
really.
You say less civilized. I feel like we can live more freely out here. In the
Can
country.
you bowl in the woods?
We can go to a bowling alley.
Well, that's what I mean. If you live somewhere that has a lot of things to do around you, and that's pretty cool, you know. Especially in a big house. Well, maybe not a big, maybe like a regular size suburban house that has like 2 stories. That's a big house to me. It's not a big house in reality. Okay.
Yeah. Program creator Jorge R. Gutierrez. Networks, Nicktoons, and Nickelodeon.
Jorge?
Yes. Jorge R. Gutierrez was the creator of El Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Riviera.
I've seen him do work on the Mad TV show and the Book of Life.
Now, the Book of Life, like, that definitely reminded me of El Tigre.
Yeah.
There's been some games kind of animated like that, too, or took, like, inspiration of that.
Yeah. I really like Coco.
Coco.
Yeah. The one with
The ghosts and shit.
the skeletons with the guitar is like, remember me.
Oh, the mariachi dude and the little bullfighter, or not bullfighter, but
The skinny, weird looking dog. That was the boy's pet. And he had like I don't know, great grandfather that was a musician, but was actually his partner, and he was just taking the credit for it. He got killed by a giant bell that fell on him during a musical set.
Oof.
I don't
think I've seen Coco. I think I've seen The Book of Life because I was remembering something kind of animated in the same way, but more like 3D. It had this supposed like skeletal woman that was supposed to be like a Mexican goddess in their world, and then some dude who was like her polar opposite.
I kind of forgot everything about The Book of Life, but Coco was made by Pixar, so that's probably why it's so good.
Yeah, I like Pixar animations over Disney shit.
They haven't been doing anything good lately, and I don't think their new movie that's coming up, Elemental, is gonna do that well, because it's like a movie about people based on the different types of elements of the world, like fire, water, air.
Pixar Elemental.
I mean, really, what are they gonna do with that? Just like a fire girl and a water guy? Okay, what are they gonna do? Like, go into different types of worlds? Like, I don't know about that. What are they gonna do with that?
I think it's kind of like that Emoji movie, just people living but as like emojis or whatever. Think about it like that.
The fire girl looks kind of hot. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get an understanding. Let's see. So the personalities are based off the elements and shit. So she's wild. She's fiery.
What?
She goes where the wind would take her.
Yeah, I
and
haven't
shit.
really seen the trailer, so.
And because he's water, he's calm, adaptive, probably emotional, a little bit timid.
He's outgoing. He's like go with the flow type of guy. And
Yeah.
she's,
like a follow your heart kind of shit.
I suppose.
And I'm guessing they probably like find attraction because water and fire can kind of interact without really hurting each other. Well,
They
water
don't
can
hurt
snuff
at all.
out
They're
fire.
not living things.
What, dude? I'm just talking in the context of the fucking animation, dude.
Are you sure they won't
Why are you
hurt?
trying to get meta with an animation?
I don't think fire and water could like not get hurt. I think they will get hurt.
I mean,
because water puts out fire. Well, unless it's like a really big fire, you use a fire extinguisher.
yeah, but if you think about it in the grander scheme of things, it's like when a volcano implodes or explodes under the ocean.
Yeah.
It's like the creation.
Well,
Like
then
the
that just
mixture
makes
of that
stone.
ends up creates like stone. Yeah, it's like these are two elements who could probably bring something really good together.
Like a stone baby.
Probably.
Yeah.
Why not an earth baby?
Maybe. I don't know yet. But, I've seen the movie.
Someone already made
What the-
memes about it. Osmosis Jones. And was it Flame Princess?
That's a good one.
That's a good meme, yeah. What the fuck?
Adventure Time was pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, good grief! Someone already tried to make her a BBW.
That looks nice. Wait, hold on, I want to see that.
Of
Why
course
is
you
your
want to see
hand
that.
so cold? Jesus.
Because I'm one cold motherfucker, bro.
That's nice. Adventure Time was pretty good.
Right.
When I was doing a rewatch marathon of that,
Yeah.
my dad said that all of it was just pretty stupid. It's like, it's not stupid. Okay, it may be, playful at times. That's because it's a cartoon. It's not like it's a live action show like Breaking Bad or I don't know, something like Bones. I've never seen Bones, but it's probably like that. But
Bones. No, Bones is like.
I know it's like a
lady.
medical thing, right?
Yeah, a medical show. Medical mystery.
But I think there's like a meme about that where every time someone's watching what did I say? Don't do that! Go outside and do that!
There's nothing in it. Chill.
Oh my god. Don't freak me out like that. It's hard to... Oh!
A
You...
warning for some viewers: if you do drugs, he might judge you.
Yeah, probably.
All of a sudden, one of them just hits you.
Like,
with
honestly,
a stoner hits you with the hard ass question.
didn't they teach you in...
If nothing's
school?
faster than light, then how did the dark get there first?
What?
If nothing is faster than light, then how did the dark get there first?
Because that's just how everything is when there's no light. Is my eyes okay? I swear, if you do anything with my body system, oh my god.
When's your birthday?
When's my birthday?
Yeah.
August 24th.
August
Yeah.
24th.
Yeah, I'm a Virgo.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm a Scorpio. We're on total opposites. This is why Libra should have put us Scorpios in the light, and we wanted it.
What's Alex?
Alex, she's a Leo.
I don't really believe in all that. Is it
Some of that
It's
shit can actually
astro-
kind of apply.
logical?
Some of that shit kind of applies.
Yeah,
It's
it
supposed
does.
to at least help gauge personality, because people mostly born Scorpio tend to be.
It
like
does.
me.
It does apply a lot of times, but I don't know. I'd say like I don't know. I'm in the gray area of between yes and no of if
Virgos
astro.
are very hoity-toity set in their ways. They're very
I
meticulous.
don't know
about
what
shit.
you're talking about. I'm in the gray area
Of course
of
you don't.
astro-
Of course you don't.
I'm in the gray area of astrology. It's astrology. That's what it is. I'm in a gray area of that.
Astrology.
Astrology. I'm an idiot. Because sometimes it does apply, but I don't know. It's just so
Her mom's a Gemini.
okay.
Her dad's a Leo.
It's so
My cat's a Sagittarius.
okay. The fact of astrology is so, pun not intended, out of this world. Is just I don't know, you know. It's kind of like Christianity a bit, you know. But
it has to do with like energies of the universe, I guess.
but
Like, I'm a Scorpio. My son is a Scorpio, but my moon is a Cancer. So I can be a hard ass and shit, but if I care about somebody, I'm really gonna fucking care about them.
what was I saying? Oh, yeah,
Cancers
drugs.
really care about their friends and shit.
Haven't they ever taught you in school not to do drugs?
Yeah, and I decided to do it anyway because I didn't like what they would tell me to do. Because fuck authority, bro.
I think they told you to not do that just to, you know, help you.
No, they just wanted me to be as lame, tame as everybody else, part of the fucking system and shit.
I understand that. You know, not to be.
We as humans came from so much better, and now we're all just fucking sheep to like what? Just a few hundred people in the fucking suits. It's fucking stupid.
Well, I understand that.
Like everybody used to be capable of. That's why I was talking about that self-sufficient shit. We're all capable of so much more.
You done yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I understand that just being an NPC in the world is just boring, and you're just like everyone else. And some people use that as a trend.
Yeah. So fuck that. I'm the hero of my own video game.
I like to believe that too with myself, but a little more realistically. But
We're like rivals.
you know, being that rebel. What do I? Don't give me that look. Dun, 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 dun. Like it's a freaking Street Fighter.
Yeah, somebody got edited in like a Street Fighter 2 versus like thing.
Bum. Oh my god, my car! And they just beat up the car. Right? They do that in the arcade version. What? I never even played. I just know the references. Okay. But you know, being that rebel about everything, it seems a little inhuman. Because when someone says, I don't know, let me think of an example.
Well, let's see. I mean, I got picked on all the time. I got
Well,
fucked with.
that's
and
probably
bullied
why.
and all that. And when I did go
My
to them for help,
feet are
like,
sweating.
because they would ask me, because they would tell me, you know, if someone's bothering you, go tell a teacher. Guess what? I would tell a teacher. Teachers wouldn't even do shit.
Well,
Because
yeah,
guess what? When in North Carolina schools, majority rules. And if someone wants to like go to the principal and say you got this, and they've got their 17 friends backing them up on a fucked up lie, like which happened to me a lot, because I got called to the office for having a gun.
A gun?
A gun. And they searched my shit. I didn't have no fucking gun, but they had 17 people fucking with them fucking promoting this fucking lie to the principal and shit about me just to get me in trouble. My education got fucked up because people wanted to keep fucking with me because I was happy and nice. So I decided to stop being happy and nice because they don't want me to be happy. I want to be happy, but I can't be happy around these fucks.
I can understand that. Something like that happened to me once, maybe a few times. Like, while I was annoying somebody, you know, with my type of personality, I tend to do that sometimes. It's a little hard to control myself, but, you know, we're all human. But, someone accused me of touching somebody inappropriately, which I don't know why I would do that in front of a class, or even if there wasn't a class, I still wouldn't do it because that's bad. I don't disrespect women like that.
Right.
But the person who said that, she was mentally disabled. So, I mean, I'm not saying this just because she was mentally disabled. I'm just saying that you can't always believe what they're saying. Because, you know, their view of the world is just a little altered than ours. Plus, they can't really function, you know. So, I mean, how are you just going to believe what she's saying about something that didn't happen instead of just, like, asking for witnesses or asking about me what happened? So just going straight to the principal.
Because in the case of sexual harassment on females, they'll always take the female's word. So you would have to have witnesses to help back you up on that situation.
Right. And they go straight to the principal, and the principal said, you know, he's just saying what he's hearing, so he's not really believing either side of it. But, you know, I just don't understand. Like, you could, like, bring in witnesses, because that didn't happen, you know? I was just annoying that one day. But, you know, I guess from my movements or whatever, I can understand why she would determine something like that. But, other than that... No, well, I don't think she was something like that, but I guess kind of close. But, something like that happens a few times, you know? Like at school. There was one time at work.
Yeah.
You remember, the Thomas employee's, girlfriend?
Yeah. As she said, like, you didn't even say anything to her, but she said you were being creepy.
Yeah. Like I was following her, but my job is to be the janitor, right? And as janitor, I have to be everywhere around the store, cleaning everything, to make sure everything is, you know, we're not like super top tier quality, but, you know, somewhere around medium and top. Because, you know, it's like a small grocery store. But,
I'll be right back.
okay. So, yeah. I have to be everywhere around the store as janitor, because I'm cleaning everything. And she's also everywhere around the store. While her job is cashier, she's supposed to be at one place. But every time Thomas does go-backs, she has to be here with him. Like she's supposed to do that. That's not my fault. I can't control what she's doing. That's out of my hands. You know? I mean, they were even outside, which is good, because, you know, at least I don't have to deal with them inside, but, you know, one of the managers told me to replace the sanitizer wipes stands. So I did that, and, you know, they're by the door outside. It's like, I didn't know that they were outside, you know? It was just like the wrong place, wrong time. And you always think that, you know, like I'm following them. I mean, yeah, I was gossiping about them a little bit with other people, because, you know, a big guy like him and a beautiful girl like her. I mean, come on, how does that even work?
Dude, I don't know, but it just does happen sometimes.
I mean, I can
Jabba the Hutt somehow gets Leia.
Okay, well, that doesn't work because Jabba the Hutt used Leia as like a slave. So I mean, they don't love each
At
other.
first she was hiding, like, no, I think they do. She apparently has a mental issue or some shit where she really doesn't think she's all that or some shit.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about Jabba the Hutt.
Self-deprecative shit. No, her, him, he's normal. I think she's the one that's kind of mental.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought you were still talking about Jabba the Hutt.
Nah. I think they live together actually.
Maybe.
I still see them a couple times at the stores. They're still together.
Really?
Yeah.
They say it's personality, which yeah, most of the time it is, but I don't know what type of personality he has. You know, he's just a regular guy.
Maybe she's just a little thing that likes to sit on a big old bear.
Ugh. Ew. Anyway,
some girls are like that, dude. Some girls find
I know. But
plus, apparently, fat is sexy because if you're fat, it means you got enough money to eat like that. So they see something reliable as long as they keep you fit and shit. Money.
what was I saying? Something about you being rebellious. Oh yeah. So yeah.
Yes, I am rebellious.
Okay. That's nice. Yeah, those times happen to me too. I just try to push through it as much as I can. Because, you know, as annoying as something like that is, someone getting you in trouble and you can't do anything about it. It's just, it's annoying.
As I said, in North Carolina, majority rules pretty much. So, like I said, if they got one more person than you to back them up, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Or in my case, I had none, and they had,
I think,
16 to 17 people.
I think the best thing you have done would be like, I don't know, tell more teachers, or maybe the principal even. Maybe your parents. You didn't tell your parents? What?
The teachers and principal shit, they won't fucking listen to me.
What about your parents?
My mom and them, they believed it.
And
But they sent me to a military academy.
did that work?
I was there for 22 weeks. I got my GED. Yeah, it worked.
Oh, well, then happy ending, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, all kids go through that, you know? We all go through crap that we can't do anything about because we're kids, and even if we, I don't know, I'm not saying that ghosts aren't real, but, you know, let's say kids say, I saw a ghost, and they won't believe them because they think it's just their imagination. You know, when I was little, I had a dream about this little glowing orb, and it like attacked me. I was like, ah! And my dad, you know, several times talked about this, how, his ex-girlfriend, or I think it was ex-wife, but she would, I think go into a bathroom or something, no. Yeah, I think it was either her going to the bathroom or him going to the bathroom, or I don't know. Either one of them saw it, like a orb going in and out, like phasing through the wall of their room and into my room. And every time it went into my room, I would scream. And it was like, well, geez, if they thought of a glowing orb, and I thought of a glowing orb, then that had to be real. You know, it's like, you know, I was always optimistic about spiritual life. So, yeah. But,
I'm super optimistic about it. I believe there's something more, a whole other world, and something I'd like to understand a bit more, because this other world we do go to when we die.
Yeah.
Like, because we're energy that's coming out of our body when we die. All of a sudden, life is in a whole different kind of perception. I've heard some spirits say that everything's all foggy. Some say everything's all clear. Some spirits would say they don't see anything at all and stuff. So it's kind of interesting. And to me, like the ones that like say everything's foggy or that they can't see anything, I feel like they kind of blinded themselves. So, and the ones this was the spirit of a shaman that I heard. He said everything was all clear. Since he had a higher spiritual presence in his life, he's more spiritual. He could see more in the spirit world.
Oh.
Right, like he didn't really have anything to tie him back. Like he was free to kind of wander the world, is what he would say.
Yeah. But
and that's not something I find interesting. Because think about it: if you're a ghost, you can wander anywhere in the world and learn anything at that point.
what if you phase through like the Earth's ground?
I think you can, but you have the ability to control that kind of thing. Yes.
Like what do they call it?
Like transparency or whatever?
No,
like how you can control yourself phasing through walls. I think the same thing would apply to you going down.
what type of ghosts do they call it where they're allowed to throw things?
Are you now at what level? Are you talking about like
What?
crazy?
There's levels?
Yes.
Oh, well, I
Like,
mean, just in general.
Like
A poltergeist. That's why.
poltergeist, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Because there's several kinds of, and there's actually several kinds of hauntings. There's poltergeist, like what you just said, where everything, like the spirits get such a strong presence, it can throw many things around. An intelligent presence is where a spirit acknowledges that they are a spirit and are trying to communicate rather than trying to cause harm. So like you'll mostly hear like knocks maybe, or you hear like some faint like hey or something, or you'll hear like light footsteps. Something might fall, but not in a dangerous way though.
What would you describe the situation me and my dad had?
Where it kept going into your room?
Yeah, the glowing orb that kept getting in and out of the room.
I would probably say an intelligent haunting, unless it was throwing shit around in your room.
Well, I don't remember that, but all I know is just
like if the orb would just go from one room to the other. Yeah, it was an intelligent haunting, but if you're a baby, that's a dangerous thing because ghosts actually target babies. It's easy for them to probably just take the soul of a baby out and then for them to insert themselves in, if that makes sense.
No, it does not. But
essentially, a spirit can easily latch onto a baby and then eventually kind of overtake its soul.
Does that ever actually happen?
Yes, in the case of exorcisms and possessions, yes.
The ex-wife said that she saw a group of, I would say, which century was the Cowboys?
That would be the 20th, no, not the 20th century, yeah. Late 19th century in the 1800s, 1865.
I would say century, like 18th or 19th century group of people, like in like party fashion. You know how their parties was like a feather of their top hats and big long dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like those type of people with like red eyes. You know, she was getting something to eat from the refrigerator, and they were all looking at her with red eyes.
That's demonic.
Yeah.
That is demonic.
Of course it is.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, that was a weird little event.
The third type of haunting is called a residual haunting. This is essentially a spirit or group of spirits reliving their last moments before death over and over and over again. They're essentially reliving this period of their death over again. Yeah. I believe that's like one form of hell. To be trapped in a moment of your life where your life ended and shit and you can't get out. That would suck. I would find that to be kind of a hell.
Yeah.
I mean, who would want that kind of thing to happen? Like, would you want to be stuck in a moment forever, living in the same day, like where you're just
Like Groundhog Day.
what, like that movie,
Yeah, with
or Happy Beat It, or Kill Day, or whatever.
what's the actor's name? He was in Ghostbusters.
Bill Murray?
Yeah. No,
No,
That-
no.
the-
Happy Death Day. It's more like that. Think
I've
about
never
that.
seen that.
Happy Death Day. This chick keeps getting killed by this guy with a smiley face mask on and shit. It's kind of like that. Like,
Was it like Ghostface?
no, not like Ghostface, but essentially she keeps getting killed by this one dude, and like no matter what she does, even though she's like knows about it, there's nothing she can do. Like every time, it just ends up the same way. I don't know how it exactly ended, but I think, like I said, repeating the day that you die over and over again as a spirit would probably fucking suck. I would rather wander the world, walk on the floors of the ocean and shit. Like, see what I can find.
Yeah.
It could be a lot of cool shit. Who knows what creatures you could see, too. Think about it. Like, demons exist. Like, think about, like, what kind of shit you could see as a spirit.
Crazy stuff.
Right, dude. Like, you probably could see, like, some Cthulhu-looking squid creature shits, like, just slowly floating through the sky and shit. Who knows? Like,
Who
some
was
weird
that
shit
actor's
like that.
name? The one in the Groundhog Day. He was also in Moses Jones as the dad.
You talking about Bill Murray?
So that's Bill Murray.
Yeah.
He looks very old now. Like from the last Ghostbusters movie that came out like what, a year ago?
Yeah, he looks really old.
Yeah. That was a fun movie. I really liked that Ghostbusters movie.
Had to be a lot better than the all-female one.
Yeah. So that would just be like the third main Ghostbusters, right?
Right.
I thought they would have made like a third one already. Then make like this one the fourth one. Because they usually make movies, like new movies off of old ones. Like, I guess around like the fourth or the fifth one in modern day, you know.
Alright, we'll probably have to wrap it up here. We'll probably have to go soon.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, well, I guess we can do a conclusion.
Yeah, I'll work on a conclusion and outro.
Um,
Gucci belt on while I'm fucking with now.
what? What is that?
Yeah, Dallas Soup shit. If you watch Soup on YouTube, drop a like.
You know, I kind of like how we have such alternate personalities, like we're counterparts,
We're basically polar opposites.
but not to the point where we can be freaking enemies. And
Yeah, more like rivals, like
Enemies.
frenemies and shit. Frenemies.
we're like, I don't know. I guess like doppelgangers. You know, like Mario and Wario. Because Mario and Bowser, that's enemies, right?
Yeah.
But Mario and Wario, they're opposites, but not like enemies. What are you doing?
I was burping.
Okay.
I just had chocolate cream pie and strawberry shortcake or
That-
strawberry cheesecake ice cream.
That sounds good. I
Right.
could add some.
Yeah, if you smoke a little something,
Don't-
why don't you grab some?
What?
It sounds good right now, don't it? Nice,
What?
tasty
Wait,
cheesecake.
Stop talking about
strawberry,
it. Stop talking
ice
about it.
cream, and then nice cream.
I just wanted to-
chocolate pie.
I just want to eat the freaking strawberry shortcake or whatever.
Hey, you gotta get a little meta. You gotta have a little fun with the people who are listening.
Don't listen to them, okay? It's okay to have fun, but not too much fun.
I think we'll let
They
the
can't hear you.
We'll let the people decide. Let the people.
They can't
decide
hear
in the
you.
comments.
That will be the end.
I could do a better mark about it.
You done? Are you done? That will be the end of this podcast.
This experimental podcast.
This experimental, true. Well, guys, if you're listening to this, let me know what you think of this Now I can't think of what I'm saying because you're doing gymnastics over there. Let me think what you, my God. Get this fly away from me!
Drop a like.
I need to do my conclusion. Tell me what you think of this podcast in the comments below so that I can know that you guys like it and I can do more podcasts and I have better equipment. But yeah, we'll be leaving now. Right, bye guys.